the Texas Rangers were in town 2 weekends ago, someone from that club, whose opinion I trust, said the Mets are playing not to lose. And, the Rangers have since fallen off a little, but they were just young. All Seager and Simeon were hurt, and sort of similar to the Nationals. They were just playing free and easy because all the expectations are off for the year. And then they went on a little run. And it must be hard to play with no pressure when there actually is pressure. Like the Mets had no expectations last year. That was part of the fun.
No. Yeah.
But you can't have that, and especially as a New York team with a high payroll, very often. So I guess you have to learn to play with that pressure, and that's obviously a harder thing to do. That part reminds me a little bit of the 22 Mets when they had won over 100 games in the regular season. And I was talking to Adam Ottavino, who was on that club when he was in with us with SNY. We were just casually talking about it, and he said something like there was probably something about once we got into September, you remember there was that Braves series that went sideways and then playing poorly against the Padres in the playoffs. And Ottavino said the psychology of being the hunted and not the hunter probably got us a little bit. And I thought that was a good way to put it.
That's a great way to put it. But, Andy, again, when you're on a good team and you're in the big leagues, guess what? Pressure comes with those being in those situations. Sure. And that's where, and to be honest, that's where the good players, we talk about it, and you and I have talked about it for a long time. The fear of failure. You cannot let that enter your head. The game is hard to play. You're going to strike out. You're going to make mistakes. It's human nature. The game is not easy to play. But you know what? When you're talented, you just got to go and can't worry about making a mistake. Go out and play the game hard. Go play, run the ball out, do all the things you're supposed to do. And you know what? If you catch a break or a ball takes a bad hop or something, if you play the game right, again, talent wins at this level, and they have good talent. And that's why I'm saying I really think this next 6 days, I think they're going to step it up. But I don't know who it is in the locker room that's going to have the fun part. Maybe they need to go find a singer and bring him back, let him sing, do the rap songs or whatever it is that gets you going again. But, I think they're going to be fine. It's just that, at this time of year, when you lose tough series like they just lost, boy, it can really come back to bite you.
What would be the MLB rule on adding Iglesias, but only after September 1st, but only for music? Are you allowed to add a musician to the roster?
I don't know. That could be a new rule. I know one thing. If Shohei Ohtani had to sing, they'd probably make a rule that he could come back and sing.
That's
I know
right.
that.
It'll be like the DH thing that they did for Ohtani a few years ago, right? Music only for Iglesias. Bring him back.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.